here at Gen Con with the designer of Whistle Stop at Bezier Games, Scott Caputo.
Hello.
Hey, so
Hi.
we're going to get right into it and you're going to show us the game, huh?
Absolutely,
Awesome.
happy to. So here's the board. So in this game, you're going to be controlling a team of trains starting on the East Coast, going over to the West Coast. In this game, you spend coal to move. So I could say move a train, you follow the track, I could go there and I would get a brown cube. If I ever get to the end and I don't have a place to go, that's when I might play a tile from my hand. So for example, maybe I play this tile, spend a coal to be able to go onto there and get a green cube. Now it could be the case that when I place a tile that my path is still not finished. Like for example, maybe I had this tile here, and I could play another tile. Maybe I would play this one here, so that my train would actually go all the way to there. So, and that's still just one coal. Put this back. Your trains block other people. So for example, if this train is there, or sorry, if my train was there, then this pink train would not be able to go through that. However, your trains don't block each other. So if my train was there, I could use one coal to pass through myself, and maybe I go over there and get a gray cube. You're collecting cubes so you can deliver to the towns. So here's an example of a town. Here's an example of another town. This town wants red and white. If you do that, you'll get 7 points and you'll get a stock. Here's a stock. If you get the most of a particular stock, at the end of the game, it's worth 15 points. If it's a tie for the most, and whoever has the lower number, they're numbered 1 through 6. So that can actually be a lot of points. So as I mentioned, you're spending coal to move, but you can also get more coal. You get coal at the coal yard, you get 2 more coal. Every turn you're going to get 2 coal. You can go here to get a whistle, and you also start the game with the whistle. Whistle is kind of like a super coal. So you use a whistle to move through other people's trains, so you can skip over them. So in this example that I had before, the pink train could use it to skip over and maybe go to there, for example. You can also use a whistle to move backwards. Normally, you're not allowed to go backwards, so if I was here, and I was the pink train, I can't go back a column, but I could spin the whistle to do that. Usually when you move, you have to stay in the same column or go forward. But whistle lets you go backwards. Let's see, we've also got some other spots here. The general store lets you get a free cube of your choice. The trading post lets you make trades, so you can turn. Let me talk about different colors of cubes. So there are these 3 colors, the white, the brown, and the gray, are known as the common cubes. And you can also tell by the white background around the cubes. The other 3 colors have the yellow background. Those are the rare ones. They're much harder to get. So at the trading posts, for example, you can turn a common cube into 2 coal, a whistle, or another common. You can also turn a rare into 2 common, or 2 common into a rare, and you can also turn a rare into some other rare. So there's some that you get to do 2 trades when you go there. So you're moving your trains across the board. If you can go all the way to the end, so here's, you can see there's some really big points here, 20, 25. You turn those cubes in, and then your train retires. So for example, maybe I put my train on this spot here. I get 2 whistles, and I get a question mark. A question mark can be any resource, or a coal, or a whistle, or you can get a gold token. Here's an example of the gold token. These are worth 3, 4, or 5. This one happens to be worth 3. So those are just straight victory points. If one player gets all 4 of all of their trains off the board, the game can end that way. Otherwise, the game ends after a certain number of rounds. So there's like a round track. Keep track of the round, and players get 2 coal per round. I'm missing anything. The larger spots can hold any number of trains, so you don't block other people there.
Because you're not going backwards?
if you have these in your hand, you don't want to hold on to it at the end of the game because they're worth minus 10 points, so you want to get rid of them. Let's see, when you refill your hand, you refill either from face up or face down, but there's other towns in there. There's like, you only see 2 towns so far, but there are, as you can see, 5 different colors of stocks, and so there are more towns, more coal yards, more whistle factories, more of those special places in there. And I haven't talked about upgrades. So upgrades is something that you can buy on your turn. So they have a cost associated with them. So this one costs 2 gray cubes. If you have it at the end of the game, it gives you 3 victory points. This gives you basically another action. Normally, you would use this round track. You keep track of your actions. This would give you another kind of action you can do, where you could spend a coal to get 2 more coal, and you could do that up to 4 times, which is pretty amazing.
Does that lock into the board there?
It does actually lock in.
That's
nice,
so cool.
nice size. So lock that in. So the upgrades are really valuable. The game has like 12 upgrades. Every game you have different upgrades that you can get. Upgrades, however, can be bought away from you. So they pay the cost to the bank, they take the upgrade, but they have to pay you a rare cube. So you get some compensation, but it's not a guarantee that you'll hold on to them. And you can obviously hold multiple upgrades, and sometimes you can get a little engine going. I think that covers the major ideas of the game.
Awesome. And this is available now?
It is, however, we just sold out, but it is available at your friendly local game store, wherever you buy games.